Next up, at UFC 314, we have Darren Elkins taking on Julian Erosa. Darren Elkins, 29-11 in his career. He is 3-2 in his last 5, riding back-to-back wins. Taking on Julian Erosa, 30-11 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is also riding back-to-back wins, but both of his are by guillotine. Darren Elkins, incredibly tough, literally wears it on his chest, the damage. It's a badge of honor for him, and that's how he fights. He moves forward, stays in your face, and he grinds. His striking's a little bit sloppy. The wrestling's not spectacular. He was in the 80s or the 90s, 1994 Indiana State Wrestling Champion.
This guy's as old as you, dumbass.
1994.
Acting like he's an old man. Jesus, sorry, Darren.
He is older than me, isn't he?
No.
Oh, 2004? When was he a state champion?
Oh.
Yeah, he's got to be older than me. If it was 1994, he's got to be.
Don't you have the fucking age on the next slide, idiot?
40. Then 2004 doesn't make sense as a state champion either.
What do you mean? You're in high school for 4 years. 6 for you, but...
I graduated in 2001.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah, Angelo's old. I get it. Listen, Darren Elkins is going to come forward. He does not have the cleanest. He does not have the cleanest.
You okay?
I mean, my hips hurt a little bit. I'm sore.
God, I feel. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I'm sorry for everything I've said. I didn't
See?
Holy shit, dude.
Now you get why I don't know all the young kid terms.
Oh my God.
You see?
Jesus,
You
are we
see?
even allowed to be friends, dude? I mean, we met. 10 years ago now? I mean, Jesus, that's God. That's the cutoff.
And you're only 27. Yeah. Listen, Darren Elkins, he's going to come forward. He's going to grind. His striking isn't very technical. The wrestling isn't very technical either. But that doesn't stop him from moving forward, trying to bash your face in, shoot a bunch of takedowns. There is no quitting him whatsoever. You will literally have to put him out, which is not an easy thing to do because he is just going to keep grinding forward. He's taking on Julian Erosa, a long, lean, skinny guy for this weight class, and he uses that length really well. Lately, he's been using it to snatch up guillotines, 2 in a row, actually. His striking output is pretty decent at 6 significant strikes per minute. He's got decent wrestling as well, almost 2 takedowns per fight. He is very dangerous. He has a ton of dog in him, but you can put him out. He does get finished. So we have 2 guys, a little bit older. Darren Elkins is older than Julian. What the hell is funny now? Big Ange has been grooving Jacob. We have 2 guys.
We have Big Angelo, the racist groomer.
Darren Elkins is going to win this fight. He is going to be my pick here because I understand the narrative of Julian is younger and he finds things and he's been guillotining people and Darren Elkins is going to shoot a takedown. He might get guillotined. But the reality is that Darren Elkins is just going to grind. I think he is jiu-jitsu defensively sound enough to not get subbed with some crazy long guy nonsense. And the longer this fight goes, the more momentum Darren's going to have, the better he's going to be doing. And I think Darren will survive a couple of random chokes, ultimately grind this one out. I am shocked at these odds. This was another fight where I was like, I cannot believe this wasn't fine. You want to make Julian the favorite just because he's literally younger? I cannot believe we have we opened at a 4-1 underdog here for a guy that's just proven to just be gritty as shit and tough. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah. You did. That's good.
This guy can't do math. I'm fucking 40. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. You were 40 at one point. Yeah, obviously I'm going to be on my boy Darren here. He is a former Lock of the Week, came through as Lock of the Week. I sat there front row and watched him win that fight. It went exactly how I thought it was going to go, and it could be exactly how this fight goes, and that is Darren is eventually going to shoot a takedown. Julian Erosa is going to try to pull guillotine. He's got 2 guillotines. Darren basically gives up his neck to get these takedowns because he says, I love when people go for guillotines. I don't give a shit. They're not going to get the guillotine, and I'm going to end up on top. And I think the same thing probably happens here. Julian is probably going to try to get that slick guillotine, and you just watch. I said in that Darren Elkins fight, if Daniel Pineda doesn't get the first one, which Daniel Pineda is really good with his submissions as well, as if he doesn't get the first one, Darren is going to wear him down. If you don't get the first one, you're definitely not going to get the second one or the third one or the fourth one. He almost got that first one, but Darren just never. I told you guys when I was breaking down the Nora fight. You guys, you know who a fucking dog is how do they react when they're in the bottom position or in scrambles. Do they ever settle for anything? Darren Elkins doesn't settle for fucking anything. He is hard to put down out on the feet, especially for a guy like Julian Erosa. Darren's going to come in. He's going to shoot those takedowns. There's going to be some scrambles. And even at 40 years old, I'm going to trust Darren Elkins to work through and win a few of those scrambles and be able to pull out this decision win or get a submission on his own, but probably just a close decision win. But, I mean, this guy is the definition of grit, toughness, and it would be awesome for him in front of this big crowd to put on a show, and both these guys, honestly, to win $50K for fight of the night, because with these scrambles, this could be, because Julian's a tough dude as well, so this could randomly be like a fight of the night. I hope it is. Hope they get their $50K. I'm going with Darren, and I got a bet on him.
Yeah. We're in the same boat. I have a bet on Darren as well. Not quite the ballsy bet that Jakey Boy has, but I do have a bet on him.
He's an Indian. We're in the animals.
There you go.
Animal. She's an Indian animal. He's an Indian animal.
Okay. Jakey Boy and I both on the dog here. This does seem like a dog-heavy card. $6,900 in DraftKings Fantasy. Yes, please. I mean, that seems like unbelievable value for a guy that you know is going to wrestle, you know is going to grind, and he could put up some very real numbers in this fight, even if he was the favorite at 80-something hundred. What did you get? What's the food situation? Because I've been jealous of those fries.
Fries? I don't put toxins into my body. Those were
veggie straws.
Those were protein straws I make homemade.
Oh, crunchy ass cookie. Ugh. Ugh, cookies should not sound like that. No. Man, those are gross. Those cookies suck. We're both on the Elkins side.
My grandmother made those.
She's been dead. WeWantPicks.com. Quick become a member. At the top, it is only $10 for an entire month's worth of access. That access will get you not only UFC 314, but UFC Des Moines, UFC Kansas City, and a whole bunch of spectacular fight cards. $10 a month. WeWantPicks.com. Here's my favorite comment from this last segment. Somebody said, someone's 11 has to go, which is a pretty funny comment. Good job, Will.